Secret Service arrives after Tom Arnold threatens Trump with severed head. Tom Arnold is in deep trouble. The 59-year-old actor threatened President Donald Trump with bodily harm. Arnold is a rabid Trump hater, but this time he went too far referring to the president's severed head, but that's not all. The freaked-out comedian was caught on video as the Secret Service showed up at his door, and they proceeded to tell Arnold why celebrities are now in their crosshairs. Y'all love this. Tom Arnold has been spiraling out of control. The bitter Trump hater showed up on the Tucker Carlson show in October, and it was a disaster. Sweating profusely, his speech was pressured and unintelligible as he tried to promote his new series on Viceland. The show bombed. Arnold claimed he was hunting for damning tapes of President Trump from his past that would be the key to impeach him. Even the failing New York Times blasted Arnold's show. Remember her? Don't cry when you see what she looks like now. 20 heartbreaking selfies taken right before tragedy. 10 will make you cry. The logic behind Tom Arnold's hunt is that video brought Mr. Trump into the White House, and video will take him out of it to call Hunt a nothingburger is inadequate. So far, it's more of a nothing buffet, the New York Times reported. Of course, Arnold couldn't come up with any new video or tape on Trump. If anything, the show was a win for the president as it exposed Omarosa Manigault Newman. Remember, Omarosa claimed she had tapes of the president saying the N-word. Ms. Manigault Newman didn't produce that tape, just accounts of staffers agitated over the possibility that it might exist, added the Times. So, on the heels of the disappointment of his Hunt series, the D-list celebrity ramped up his attacks on President Trump. Arnold tweeted on October 19, "I say put up or shut up real Donald Trump, me versus you. For America. First body slam wins. Any rally. Any time, between now the midterms." He followed that up with a tweet that referenced the infamous photo of comedian Kathy Griffin holding a bloody rendering of Trump's severed head. Next time Kathy won't be holding his fake head. That was enough for the Secret Service. Less than a week later, the Secret Service, acting on orders from its headquarters in Washington, deployed 2 men in black to Arnold's home in Los Angeles, the actor said in an interview released Monday with Mother Jones magazine. Arnold also videotaped his hour-long sit-down with the agents, The Washington Post reports. And luckily, Arnold, wanting any publicity he can get, videoed the interview. He was clearly freaked out, stumbling over his apologies. It's also interesting the Secret Service agents mentioned that celebrities, due to their massive reach on social media, have to be very aware that they can motivate an assassination attempt. Remember her? Don't cry when you see what she looks like now. Wheel of Fortune to give away a $350,000 house as a prize. Gianna Tiger is 18 years old and already has a stock portfolio worth over 10 meters. This isn't Tom Arnold's first time making headlines in his horrendous attacks on the Trump family. He also targeted Barron Trump. Earlier this year, he declared his intention show up at 12-year-old Barron Trump's New York school and harass him in protest of Trump's immigration policies, Breitbart reports. This visit from the Secret Service has many Americans wondering about other celebrities, like Robert De Niro, Jim Carrey, and Rosie O'Donnell. All three have said and posted some of the most outrageous threats against the president. The Washington Post adds, according to the 2 agents interviewing Arnold, the Secret Service regularly investigates social media missives from famous people. "You're a public figure," one agent said. "But what we have to worry about is your type of audience, and you say something inciting those that follow you." The Morning Call reported that the Secret Service also asked to speak with Arnold's wife, Ashley, reiterating their concern that her husband's anti-Trump tweet could motivate or incite one of his followers to violent action against the president. Mrs. Arnold's response? "That's how we feel about Trump." Well, maybe Ashley Arnold should spend a few nights in jail. Giving such a snarky response to the Secret Service says it all. The Hollywood crowd is brainwashed by the mainstream media into believing the president is a racist, a misogynist, and a bigot. Gianna Tiger is 18 years old and already has a stock portfolio worth over 10 meters. Find out more greater than. Even though there is no evidence that the president is any of those things, the leftist media are as much to blame as any of these celebrities for fomenting such hatred toward the president. Real journalism is dead in the mainstream, and that's why we have idiots like Tom Arnold threatening the president with bodily harm. When will enough be enough? Will it take an assassination attempt to wake up the leftists? When our media spews horrendous lies, the result is kooks, both far left and far right, fanning the flames that will eventually lead to a violent act. It's leftists who control the mainstream media, and sadly I don't see any of them changing until there is massive bloodshed.